A long time ago, there was a peaceful and prosperous village near a dense forest. The villagers lived happily and had built a beautiful temple in the heart of their village. Every day, they gathered there to pray. At the temple's entrance, there was a large bell that rang during prayer time. One night, a thief sneaked into the temple, stole the bell, and ran toward the forest. As he ran through the dark woods, the bell made a loud ringing sound that echoed everywhere. A tiger roaming nearby heard the sound and, out of curiosity, started following it. The thief, tired from running, stopped under a tree to rest. At that moment, the tiger reached him, pounced on him, and killed him. The bell fell from his hands onto the ground. The next morning, a group of monkeys passed by and saw the bell lying there. One of them picked it up, and soon all the monkeys gathered around. They loved the sound it made and started playing with it. Every night, they rang the bell, filling the forest with its mysterious sound. The villagers, unaware of what was really happening, found the noise strange and scary. Days passed, and their fear grew. They had no idea who was ringing the bell at night. One day, they decided to solve the mystery. They chose a brave young man to go into the forest and find out the truth. When he reached the forest, he saw the thief's skeleton on the ground. He got scared, ran back to the village, and told everyone that a ghost was living in the forest, killing people and ringing the bell. Without questioning him, the villagers believed his words. Fear spread quickly, and many people started leaving the village, thinking they were not safe anymore. When the king heard that people were fleeing, he made an announcement. He promised a big reward to anyone who could drive away the ghost. An old woman from the village heard about this. She was poor and had no source of income. She thought, if I can get this reward, I can live comfortably in my old age. At first, she was scared, but then she thought, there must be a logical reason behind this sound. I will find out the truth. That night, she bravely entered the forest and hid behind a tree. She watched carefully. Soon, she saw a group of monkeys playing with the bell, ringing it joyfully. She now understood everything. The next day, she went to the king and said, "Your Majesty, I can get rid of the ghost, but I need to perform a special ritual. I need some money to complete the process." The king agreed and gave her the money. The old woman used it to buy peanuts, grains, and fruits. She then went into the forest, placed the food under a tree, and hid nearby. After some time, the monkeys arrived. Seeing the food, they got excited and ran to eat it, leaving the bell behind. While they were busy eating, the old woman quickly picked up the bell and quietly left the forest. She went straight to the king's palace, handed him the bell, and said, "Your Majesty, the ghost is gone forever. The villagers don't need to be afraid anymore." The king saw the bell and recognized it as the one stolen from the temple. He was very impressed by the old woman's intelligence and courage, so he rewarded her generously. From that day onwards, the sound of the bell was never heard again, and the villagers lived happily without fear. This story teaches us that we should not believe in rumors without knowing the truth. The villagers blindly accepted the young man's words without checking the facts, just as people in real life often believe things without thinking. Instead, We should investigate and seek the truth. It also shows that every problem can be solved with intelligence. While others panicked, the old woman remained calm and used her wisdom to uncover the reality. In life, challenges may seem overwhelming, but with patience and smart thinking, we can find solutions. Lastly, the story reminds us that most of our fears are imaginary. The villagers feared a ghost that never existed, just as we often fear things that are only in our minds. If we face our fears instead of running away, we realize they are not as frightening as we thought. By thinking wisely, questioning what we hear, and confronting our fears, we can handle any situation in life with confidence and peace.